What are cognates, false cognates, and loanwords explained? Have you ever wondered why some words in different languages sound so similar? This brings us to the fascinating world of cognates, false cognates, and loanwords. Let's break these down to understand their roles in language. Cognates are words that come from a common origin. They often share similar meanings and spellings across different languages. For example, the English word doctor, the French word docteur, and the Spanish word doctor all trace back to the Latin word docere, which means to teach. This connection helps language learners see relationships between languages, making vocabulary easier to grasp. Now let's talk about false cognates. These are words that may look or sound alike in different languages but do not share the same origin. Their similarities are purely coincidental. Take the English word pie, which refers to a type of pastry, and the Spanish word pie, which means foot. They are spelled the same but come from different Latin roots. Another example is the English word much and the Spanish word mucho. They mean the same but have different origins. False cognates can be tricky since they seem related, but they are not. Next, we have loanwords. These are words borrowed from one language into another without much change. Loanwords often come into play due to cultural exchanges, trade, or other interactions. For instance, English has adopted many words from French and Latin. A loanword keeps its original meaning and often its form, though it might be adjusted to fit the new language's pronunciation. And like cognates, loanwords do not share a common root. They are directly taken from another language. To illustrate these concepts, consider this. Doctor in English and docteur in French are cognates because they share the same Latin root. The English word pie and the Spanish word pie are false cognates since they have different meanings and origins. The English word ballet is a loanword borrowed from French, retaining its original meaning. Understanding these terms can greatly aid in studying languages and their histories. It helps learners navigate the connections and pitfalls between languages, making the journey of learning more enjoyable and effective. So next time you hear a word that sounds familiar in another language, think about whether it is a cognate, a false cognate, or a loanword.